Welcome to Yoga for You, a channel tailored to helping you discover your very own unique yoga practice.
Hi, and welcome to Yoga for You. My name's Amanda, and today we're going to do a flow focused on opening the shoulders, leading us into camel pose. We're going to start seated, so just find a comfortable seat, either back on your heels or cross-legged, and bring your palms down onto your thighs. Close your eyes. Bring your attention and awareness into your breath, just letting it be as it is for the first few moments. Now shift your awareness specifically to your shoulders. Notice if there's any tension or gripping there. See if you can just soften, relax. Maybe you need to move the shoulders around a little bit. And if there is a part in your shoulders or neck area where it just feels stuck and there's no relaxing it, that's okay. Just keep your awareness there and free from judgment or this immediate need to fix or change. And I'd like to give you an intention, and then you can make it your own. But today, let your intention be to move with patience. That things come with time. That specifically, even the shoulders, like it takes time for them to relax or open up. And we carry a lot of emotion there. So that also can relate to life too, in any aspect. So just moving with patience. And start to deepen your breath little by little. Fuller inhales, slower exhales. One more good breath. And keep with that breath as you open your eyes. Grounding down where you are, squeeze in from the inner thighs. Cinch your waistline in, pull the low ribs towards your pelvis, and then start to let the shoulders open up just slightly. Keep all that as you cactus your arms wide. As you inhale, cinch the waistline again, pull up into the chest, and then squeeze your shoulder blades back. And as you exhale, bring the forearms together and round your upper back, slightly tucking your chin. Inhale, cinch the waist, puff up into the chest, and squeeze your shoulder blades back. Pull them down the back now. And then exhale, round your upper back, pulling the forearms towards one another. Inhale again, open. And exhale. 2 more. And then on your next inhale, sweep the arms up, reach. And the exhale, bring your palms down to the floor. Hands and knees. Spread through your fingers. Press down through the base of each fingertip. And then grip and pull towards your palms. Lengthen through the entire spine. So think about the crown of your head reaching forward and your tailbone reaching back. And cinch in through the waist. Now, with your knees on the floor, hip distance apart, think about squeezing inward from the inner thighs. The legs don't actually move. And then with the hands even, press down and then pull them towards one another as well. So then everything is kind of pulling in towards the midline. Everything should start to feel pretty hot and maybe a little uncomfortable. Take a big breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, fly your tailbone, then curve the mid-back, the upper back, and look forward with your gaze. Exhale, curl the tailbone under first, round the low back, the middle back, upper back, and tuck your chin. Inhale, fly your tailbone first, then curve through the mid-back, the upper back, gaze forward. Exhale, curl through the hips, pull in through the waist, round your upper back and tuck your chin. Last one, inhale, fly. Let that go sequentially through the entire spine. Exhale, round. Now inhale, fly the tailbone, mid-back, upper back, gaze, tuck your toes and start to glide your hips back towards your heels. Bring your hands a little bit more forward. Press down through your palms, grip your fingertips, and hug your forearms in, kind of like you're going to pounce or like jump forward. Now inhale, you're gonna round, starting with your low back, middle back, upper back as you come forward, shoulders over wrists. And then exhale, fly your tailbone, mid-back, upper back, glide back towards your heels. Now inhale, round forward. And then exhale, fly your tailbone, lift your knees, and glide back into downward facing dog. Press down through the hands. Bend your knees quite a bit. Give yourself lots of space. Focusing on the shoulders here, press through the hands, pull them inward towards one another. Wrap your elbows in. Extend and elevate through your shoulders. And reach your hips up and back. Relax your head and neck. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, round forward. Lift your heels. Engage your thighs. Round from your mid-back, upper back. And then let your gaze go forward and hold here. So really press to the hands. See if you can round even more. Engage the thighs. Pull your navel to your spine. Pull your shoulder blades apart. And then as you exhale, keep that and just shift back into downward facing dog. We're going to do that 2 more times. So inhale, heels high, engage your thighs, round from your pelvis, mid-back, upper back, and then hold and stay. Press even more through your hands. Pull your elbows in and back, round even more through your upper back, big inhale. And then exhale, shift it back. Last one. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, down dog. Good. And this time, inhale, round forward. And then exhale, lower knees. Sit back for child's pose. Just take a moment to feel the heat in through the back body, through the front body. Let's take a nice clearing breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And inhale, come back up to hands and knees. Sit onto your heels. So, press down through your feet, squeeze in through your inner thighs. So everything in the low body is engaged and supported. And then pull in through your waist. Let the low parts of your ribs kind of reach down towards your hip bones. Keep that. Open up through the front of your chest and cactus your arms again. We'll do just like what we did in the beginning 3 times. So inhale, cinch in through the waist, puff through the chest, and squeeze your shoulder blades back. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more, inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, sweep your arms up. Interlace your first 3 fingers. Squeeze down through your inner thighs and inward towards one another. Cinch your waist. Inhale, elevate your shoulders. So elevate, like lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And then reach up through the hands. Try to straighten your arms if you can. And then exhale, just reach it over to the right. We're going to stay here for a couple breaths. Breathe into the left side of the body. One more breath. And inhale to come up. And exhale to the other side. So really feel the left side of the body squeezing in. So like the left side of your rib cage and your left hip squeezing as the right side opens up. And then inhale to reach up. Exhale, arms down. Interlace your fingers behind you. Press your hands onto your sacrum. Squeeze in from the inner thighs again. Remember that part. Cinch in through the waist. Puff up through your chest. Already squeeze your shoulder blades back, but keep your hands on your sacrum. Take a big breath in again. And then exhale, start to pull the hands away from the sacrum, straightening out arms. Keep the upper arms plugged into the shoulder socket, and then maybe start to reach your hands down and puff up your chest. And wherever the center of your heart is pointing, that's where your gaze is going to be. One more breath. And exhale to release. Bring your hands on top of your thighs. Go ahead and flip your palms up this time. Close your eyes and take a moment to feel. All right. Blink open your eyes. Bring your hands forward, out in front of you, and come up to hands and knees. Walk your legs back a little bit. Give yourself some room, and then bring your chest to the floor. Press down through the tops of your feet. Bring your hands right by the low parts of your rib cage. Squeeze back with the elbows. Let your heart go forward. Engage through the legs again. So the thighs engage so much that your kneecaps are pulling up, maybe even not touching the floor. Press your hip bones into the earth and squeeze your glutes. Then inhale, see if you can peel up a little bit higher. Deep breaths. And exhale to come down. Bring your forearms to the floor, parallel to one another. Elbows right under your shoulders so that you're propped up and there's some bone stacking here. Press down through both feet again. Pull back with your hands and reach your heart forward. Nice. And then bring your left hand towards your right hand and see if you can bend this back knee, your right knee, and then reach back with your right hand and grab the foot from the inside. If you can't do this, you can use a strap or just reach back. Then you're going to press down again through your left foot, squeeze your left thigh, and pull the right foot in closer. Keep breathing. And then slowly release. Come back to neutral, both forearms parallel to one another. Pull back with the hands, let the heart slingshot forward. Relax your shoulders down. And just check in for a moment to reset into your intention, which was to move with patience, right? So see if maybe you can soften a little bit, bring patience into your breath, and then bring your right hand towards your left hand. Bend your left knee, reach back from the foot with your left hand, and then start to pull the foot closer. Maybe flipping your fingertips. Press down through your right foot, engage your right thigh. Deep breaths. One more good breath. And release the foot. Come back to neutral. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring your hands by your ribs. Inhale to press up. Exhale. Bring your knees more forward. Go ahead and stand up on your knees. Okay, so we're moving into camel pose, and we're going to do different variations for this. So first, go ahead and bring your hands to your low back or sacrum with your fingers pointing down. Press down through your knees, hip distance apart, and squeeze inward from the inner thighs. Feel that then the pelvic floor pulls in and up, and the low parts of your rib cage start to pull towards your hip bones. And this creates space in your low back. Now squeeze your glutes. Inhale, cinch in from the waistline again, puff up your heart and let your shoulders pull back. Deep breaths here. Inhale to press up again. And then exhale this time, maybe lean back into it. Hips are going to press forward, heart's going to prop up. And then inhale, let yourself come up. Gather through your core. And exhale, sit back on your heels. Feel for a moment, hands to thighs. Okay, round two. Come up to your knees. So this variation's a little different. It's gonna require the shoulders and all the work that we've put in so far. So knees hip distance apart, everything's the same here. And you're gonna reach your arms up, bring your palms together, and bring the heels of the hands behind the back of your head. Pull your elbows in, and slightly tuck your chin and bring it back. So you're gonna practice here already. If I could speak. Press your hands into the back of your head and your head into the back of your hands. Elbows in. Inhale, cinch in through the waistline, puff up your chest, reach up through your elbows, and then exhale, start to let the hips press forward and lean back. You don't have to go super deep into this one. Allow the work to come into the upper back and into the shoulders. Deep, slow breaths. One more. And then inhale to come up. And exhale to sit back. Hands to the thighs. Close your eyes and feel. Check in with the shoulders, see if there's anywhere you can soften, relax, let go. Okay, so our last one, we're gonna go into full camel. You can do the two variations we just did, or you can work with me on this one. So let's just start with the hands on our low back to prep. Press down through your knees, squeeze in from your inner thighs, your waist, your chest, and inhale, puff up your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, and then maybe reach back for one foot, reach back for both. Let the hips go forward, the heart prop up, maybe drop your head back. When you're ready, inhale to press up. Exhale, sit back. Close your eyes, hands to thighs. And try to let everything just settle. Stay as still as possible. And let all the sensations course through the body. Notice how they'll ripple out and change. And then we're gonna very slowly come into child's pose. To counter the back bend, bring your arms forward, rest your forehead down. And then we're just going to stay here to end class, so you can stay in child's pose with me, or you can lie down on your back. Allow that patience to be here even in our final resting poses. Let go of your breath control. One thing I recommend, and I do often, is repeating a flow again on another day, or a practice, or a video, just to compare and to see. Sometimes we don't resonate with the intention right away. Sometimes it might take a couple times to notice what patience really is when in a life, in a world that's always changing, always taking us by surprise, and in a lot of ways we don't have a whole lot of control over. And to me, patience is not taking things too personally. It's allowing of what is and working with what you can. And you can stay here for as long as you please. Or you can start to make your way up. Give yourself a good stretch, or start wiggling your fingers and toes. Come up to seated. Bring your hands to heart, close your eyes. And thanking yourself for taking the time to practice. And I thank you for practicing with us. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.